Hello, welcome back to Crimson's Outpost. Last time we did all this rocket stuff. We've got our rocket set, we've got our oxygen system going, as you can see, full tank. We've got our oil in our refinery, we've got plenty of fuel, lots of fuel actually. I can probably actually stop it from loading, don't need any of that. So this time, like I said, I'm going to work on getting my cargo loaded in a cool way. I want to make something called a cargo loader. Yep. Not a cargo manager, this is for Steve Tarts, but a cargo loader. Apparently, I can't make it. That's weird. Let me look at this. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Apparently, I found out there's currently no recipe to make cargo loaders, which is unfortunate. But since this is just because I want stuff to look cool, I cheated and I gave myself a cargo loader. I think I put it the wrong way as well. Yep, I think I got to put it. Yeah, it is. There's the black. That's the input. And slap it down next to my rocket. Nothing to load. Currently has no power at the moment, which is fine. I will just run some conduit to it. There we go. Should have power. And I found these conveyor belts, which are kind of cool. These are from Mine Factory Reloaded. Where are the other things I need? Yep. So the ways these work, you just place them on the ground. We'll just put a couple dozen things on there, and then if some item hits it, it will slide down the conveyor belt. That's pretty cool. There are a couple other items that are used with these. One is called ejector, and one is item collector. Item collector simply will, any item that comes in contact with it, it'll pick it up and try to put it into an adjacent inventory. I thought I had a chest. Alright, we'll grab a deep storage unit, that's fine. So if I say, and these will move people and entities as well. So say I throw a conveyor belt down here, pick up, I guess it doesn't like deep storage units. But it should try to put it into its inventory. These can be turned, using an Omni wrench, which is a tool for everything, or the tool for Mine Factory Reload is a precision sledgehammer. Plastic sheets and sticks. Does the same thing. Now the ejector, got that the wrong way. Turn that around. All right. The ejector basically will spit items out when it receives a redstone signal. So in this particular case, and it needs an inventory next to it. So I'm actually going to go grab a chest or two. I will be back. Okay, grabbed a couple chests, got my conveyor belt, which I've got going in the wrong direction. That's not going to do anything. Okay, so we're going to say place, we'll put the redstone in here. So right now it does nothing until I give it a signal, and then it spits one out, comes over here. The item collector picks it up, and it goes right here. That's pretty neat. Now you can also put pipes here as well, and it will spit into the pipes. If I remember the priority correctly, it will try to put in inventories first, and then pipes, and then it will just leave it on the ground. I believe. It may be the other way around. It may be pipes first and then inventories. You know what? We can find out now that I've got some pipes. Where the pipes go? Here we go. So if I put some pipes here and an inventory. Okay, yep, it'll try to do pipes first. over inventories. Good to know. So I'm going to change this little setup just so it looks kind of cool. Again, this is all just because it looks cool. It's not really anything important. I could throw stuff into the cargo loader by hand. Just like that. Load items. Loads into the rocket, as you see in the inventory. Oh. And, I could just put stuff in by hand, but it doesn't look as cool. You gotta look cool. So, I'm going to set this up. Set up a little simple redstone clock. And I will be back when this is all set up. Okay. As you can see, I've done some of the stuff with these blocks and the conveyor belt. Put a simple chest down here. I've got a simple redstone repeating clock here. So they'll just keep sending pulses to the ejector. Glass, some stone slabs. This glowing material you can see is actually energized glowstone. It's just glowstone melted in a magma crucible. The interesting thing about it, I will actually show you, is it floats upward. So if you see the bucket's upside down, and if you put it down, it floats upward. Now eventually, I believe when it gets to a certain height, it will crystallize into a glowstone block. I don't remember exactly what the height is, but when you touch it, you get speed and jump boost. But it does look kind of cool, and it looks like it's like a sterilization field or something like that. So I think it looks cool. But this whole thing is sealed off. The glowstone's there. So if I say, throw a stone slab in there, you'll see it spit out. Come down the conveyor belt, be quote-unquote sterilized, prepare for launch. Come over to the item collector. Goes from the item collector into the cargo loader. Goes from the cargo loader. Did that load up? Find out. No, it did not load up. Did I put the cargo loader on backwards? No, it looks right. Huh. I wonder why I didn't spit out correctly. Give that another shot. I should have picked up fine. So I'll spit down there. That's weird. Yeah, that's kind of bizarre. Let me try flipping this around. Make sure I've got it facing the correct way. Yeah, that's the input. It should be the correct way. Try it the other way, just in case. Hopefully I don't have to move this entire glowstone thing. That would be a pain. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just had to flip the cargo loader around. So with that done, I could now load stuff up into the rocket in preparation to go. So I don't need any of this. I did make another set of oxygen tanks as well. So this one should be full. Come over here, click the other one. Throw this in here. Oh, as you see, going down, and it'll load up into the rocket. I've got some other stuff that I prepared ahead of time. I don't need the conveyor belts at the moment. Don't need this. We'll need these. Take the glass with me. Nope. It's like I'm throwing these into the chest. Take the glass. some basic materials. You may have also noticed I'm carrying around this backpack. It's basically, you know, a portable chest. It's like leather and string and furnace and stuff like that. Backpack. Small backpacks are just leather surrounded by a die, or without a die, you just get, you have to have a die of some sort. So, the big ones are tanned leather, which is bound leather, which is two leather surrounded with string. And it's made the same way, but they're just portable chests. They're kind of cool. So if I load up everything into here, you'll see it just spitting everything out, and it will eventually load up to the cargo loader and into the rocket. Other oxygen tank is going. I am going to have to make a couple more oxygen collectors. I'll need another one of these. And some more oxygen stuff. Oxygen sealer. This is used to seal a room in. There's a limit on how big of a room it can seal. I'll show you that once I eventually get to the moon. Sealable oxygen pipe. To have a sealed room, the room needs to be enclosed. Sealable oxygen pipe, it's an oxygen block, which obviously acts as a seal. Tin decoration block is just stone and tin, smooth stone. Oxygen detector, this will tell if there's oxygen. I believe it sends out a redstone signal if there's no oxygen. Oxygen bubble distributor, this will basically take all the oxygen you're collecting and put it into this big bubble. I don't know how efficient it is, but it goes through walls, so it's okay. I mean, if you're trying to make a realistic quote-unquote space station, you want sealers instead of distributors. And like I said, you need collectors and you need plants and stuff. The other thing I'm going to need is airlocks. These meteor... Meteor... Where do I get that? Raw meteoric iron. Okay. I'm going to have to figure out where to get that. That's interesting. Well, that's going to be interesting. So, that's something new to me, and this is still loading up. So, I think once this is loaded and I get some more of these built up, I will be able to go to the moon. Okay, the rocket should be fully loaded. I'll double check. Yep, I've got some dirt, glass, my igneous extruder with lava and water so I can make cobblestone, some leaf blots for oxygen till I get my crops set up, the oxygen bubble distributor and the collector, oxygen pipes, redstone, red net cables, some liquid ducts, some power cables, energy tesseracts, glowstone, just torches don't work on the moon unless there's oxygen, 2 spare oxygen tanks, and what else was it? Oh, yes, some floodlights. The other thing I remembered, and I almost took off before I remembered this, I needed a parachute. Makes it very difficult to get back to Earth without a parachute. You will go splat. It's not fun. So, I think we're about all set, and we're going to launch. Oh, and there's the countdown. I'm scared. 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Goodbye, Outpost. We'll be back. Yep, we're flying. And next episode, we will be on the moon. So, thanks for joining me. Like, share, and favorite this video, and have fun.